Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today, got a little something different. I'm home today, and I'm standing out in our pasture. Jen had a horse and a donkey for years, and unfortunately Roland, the horse, passed away this, I believe it was on Valentine's Day, unfortunately. So that was about 4 months ago. But he was a good old guy. We had him for 15 years or so, and he was pushing 30 years old, so he just died of old age. He actually died right here. We came out here to feed him and he was gone, so we buried him right here in the pasture, and then we were left with Lily, his companion, all by herself. And someone expressed interest in taking Lily to their place, and they have a bunch of animals, alpacas and another donkey and all kinds of stuff, pigs and chickens, and so we thought that was a good place for her to go. So we let her take her, and so now, bottom line is, we have a pasture with no animals. And it's the middle of June. The grass is growing, and so are the weeds in the pasture, as you can see behind me. You know, Roland and Lily would keep all the grass down, and this kind of weedy stuff, I'm not sure what it is. If anybody knows what that is, you know, I'll show you a little close-up of it later, but let me know what that is. I don't know why it's growing here. It just is. But now it's sort of taken over. So so my equipment, the tractor and the mini excavator, are at the build site, at the building lot. So all I have here is my old lawnmower, which is a Husqvarna tractor I bought probably 15 years ago. I mowed the lawn with it for 15 years. You know, did some repairs to it over the years, but it's been a real good mower. But I have a new mower now, so this one's sort of expendable. If I broke it doing this, it's not the end of the world. I just mowed the lawn actually with the zero turn I got. So I would not recommend anyone do what I'm about to do, because I've mowed this before with this machine, but it wasn't quite this tall, and you could kind of see in between the weeds and see if there's any rocks or whatnot. So I don't know. I got the deck at the highest setting. I've mowed a little bit already before I turned the camera on. So far so good. Just take it slow. You know, and you gotta listen. If you hear anything, you immediately stop, back up, whatever. So figured it would be cool to take some footage from the air of this and take you along for the ride. So again, I don't recommend anyone do what I'm about to do. So here's that stuff. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know what you call it. I know that when you mow it, like I've mowed this right here once, you kind of push it down when it's this high, and then you got to go over it again. So you got to go over it 2-3 times before it. But let me show you where the animals used to hang out. There's my firewood crates, and you can see all my stuff, my truck cap, my Jeep cap. I can't even get to it because of the weeds, so I'll get this cleaned up. It's amazing. It doesn't take long. Stuff to get overgrown. But here are their stalls where they lived. Roland was the horse. I built this 2006, and Lily was the donkey. And we're just trying to get it cleaned up, because this is the tack room. Well, you can't see in here too good, can you? Maybe. This is where we kept the feed and the hay, and we still have chickens, so Got all my signs over here. They're gonna end up on or in the new barn at the new place, so I like old signs. Hey girls. I think we have 9 chickens right now. This building is the first building I built here when we got rolling. I just put this running shed together, and he lived in there until I built a barn a couple years later. But we built all the fence. Goes all this. I cleared all this. This was all trees. Built the whole pasture. I rented an excavator up, a big 20-ton excavator up here to do this. I pulled the stumps and graded the lot and got some of the grass growing in. The topsoil is not real good here, but we were able to get enough grass for them to eat. So, and Jen would let Roland out onto the lawn and eat the grass out there. Not Lily so much; she'd take off, but Roland was a good boy. He'd stay put as long as he had grass to eat. So, all right, let's get mowing, see what happens. was going kind of good, but now I don't know if I threw the belt or what happened here. But the deck she no go on no more. Oh yeah, here's the belt. Hopefully I didn't break it. I can just put it back on and continue the carnage. We don't need that. Oh no. Broken spindle. I replaced the left one, the right one broke. So you know what? Thank you, lawnmower. It's been nice knowing you. I think Daddy needs a brush hog for this Kubota. What do you think? Alright, well, I don't know, I got half of it done. I got the fence line cleaned up so I can weed whack the fence line and it'll look a little better around here. I'm gonna have to bring one of the machines back here. I don't know if I just bring a mini and when I get time later in the summer, maybe the fall. God, this stuff's gonna go. I'm glad I got, you know, everything off the fence line. It happened right over there. I was up over there. But so I can get the fence line cleaned up. And I probably could mow that with the zero turn, so put that in there. I don't know. I doubt I'm putting a new spindle on this thing. So we'll see. So thanks for joining me on this video, a little different video. And do what you dig what you do. Life will be sweet, I guess, until you break your lawnmower. See you next time. Remember last fall I broke a spindle?
You did it again.
Yeah, I broke the other one. Might be the end.
Oops.
But I got the fence line cleaned up.
Sweet.
So, yeah, it's like a $40 spindle. For a lawnmower I don't need.
Well, however, we're never going to have to do that again. I mean, you're not going to need it to do that tomorrow?
Yeah, I was going to do it all summer, you know. Kind of a bummer. But now I'm going to weed whack. Let me show you the carnage. See this? That's not supposed to do that. What happens is the little tabs break off the spindle. It bolts where it bolts into the deck. There's a bolt right here. There's 4 of them around. And they just break off the spindle. It's kind of like I guess it's kind of like a shear pin on a snowblower. That's the weak point. So when you hit, instead of bending the shaft in here, I mean, it doesn't matter. You still got to replace the thing. Those little tabs break off. I think it's an unintentional circumstance. I don't know if you can see right there. There's where it's supposed to be a tab. There's the tab still bolted to the deck. It happened to the other side last fall. So I don't know. Looks like the belt made it though. So the belt just came off when this moved. So it's an easy fix. I don't know if I'll do it. I probably will. Keep this thing going so I can just mow that pasture, I guess. All right. See you.